Hi, this is Rick Storley from New Home Sales Coach, and this is part two of our videos talking about women's role in as it relates to remodeling and new home choices and what you can do to adjust your selling process to attract more people to your remodeling offering or perhaps your new home offering. Well, the first thing I like to look at is the labels and titles that we use in our industry. So we have titles such as home builder, remodeler, salesperson, new home specialist, that sort of thing. And if you're going to really attract someone and differentiate yourself, you need to even look at just what you're calling yourself. So the first thing that we're going to look at here is a salesperson versus a lifestyle improvement coach. Or if it's remodeling, I like to look at a homeowner advisor as a title. But let's look at this, maybe how the process would vary a little bit. As a salesperson, we're usually taught to introduce our solution. So that is to talk about our new home, talk about our community, talk about our neighborhood, discuss remodeling options in the home as it relates to design build. And then the next thing is we close for the sale. So we look at, okay, what are you interested or not, and ask for the sale. And then finally, we do probably little to no follow up. Well, they didn't buy the first time, so they're probably not interested. Is usually the thought. Well, with women, everything is completely different because women are so much more relationship oriented than men. By looking at yourself as a lifestyle improvement coach versus a salesperson, you can think, my role is here to help this person improve their lifestyle. And let's look at how you might change your process around a little bit from that. Number one is you would start with identifying and empathizing with problems. In other words, why is she even talking to you in the first place? Why did she walk into that model home? Instead of demonstrating the model home, first shouldn't you find out what's going on to cause her to walk in there in the first place, or call you on the phone for a remodeling appointment? So understanding problems is key in empathizing with those problems. Number two is providing knowledge. So education is always should always be the focus. You want to differentiate yourself. You position yourself as an expert and educate. So you educate her through the process as a coach, as an improvement specialist, but more or less as her confidant versus as her salesperson. Once we have provided education, we're going to introduce solutions. And of course, we're going to introduce solutions as options. So you could do it this way, you could do it this way, which makes more sense to you. A simple alternative of choice close, but women love choices. And of course, then we're not selling, we are counseling. And then finally, we have a call to action. After each particular meeting, we have very simple call to action, another small step to moving towards that purchase decision. So look at the differences here now. So you've got introducing solution first, where down here it's third. We don't really talk about educating at all, but more or less this is how we do it. Here we're providing knowledge. Understanding problems doesn't even show up here. That's one of the biggest mistakes we make is we jump right into the solution without trying to figure out what the problems are first. We do little to no follow-up versus here we have very specific call to actions as it goes through your sales process. So that's one of the simple things that we deal with in game day coaching as it relates to positioning your business to better appeal to women.